So you know him as Evan. The boys know him as Pinu. It's our guy. Just got a job with Deloitte. Shout out to him, man. That's awesome.
If he gets down to Charlotte, that's gonna be so awesome. Before this started, you said, let me go pee real quick. Bro, even now, being a guy, if you're out somewhere, you can just kind of just go and just pee in a bush. And, girls don't really have that. That'd be weird if they were doing that. I was thinking, dude, we, as kids especially, we would pee anywhere.
Wherever.
Bro.
Not even pee. I'll tell you, shitting. Wherever. We're like, what? All right, this is just a quick story. Playing outside, swing set. Garrett's got a nice swing set. We played on it every day. I don't even remember if we were playing tag or what we were playing. But anyways, all I remember, he gets mad. He gets on me for taking hour-long shits. Well, I'm gonna get on him. This is the story on him. He had a nice little mulch on the side with bushes, so he thought he was covered. Dude just takes a squat right in the bushes, dude. No reason. See? No reason. Just takes a shit.
Oh, I didn't know
in the bushes and mulch and leaves it. Just leaves it. Tells you what we did. We did absolutely nothing that made sense when we were kids.
You want to hear something else stupid that I used to do? My mom reminded me of this.
Nothing.
So you remember on my porch, when you go up to ring the doorbell, there was that little, like, it was kind of up, it was a porch. To the left was trees and like that little where we could crawl underneath.
Yeah.
Well, I used to just stand there and just pee off into that tree off my porch.
Yeah.
When I could eat, there's a bathroom right inside the door, but it didn't matter. If I run up there and pee right there, I can. That's like 4 minutes I saved getting back out to play with you guys to play.
Yeah.
So what? So I was just trying to optimize. My same with the poop. Why go inside? Why go inside when mulch is like the same color? We don't have a problem when dogs do it or any other animal. For anybody that's tuning into this and didn't catch our first episode and still kind of doesn't really know what this is, it's just a conversational podcast with a guy that I call a brother. We've known each other our whole lives. Literally, I'll throw up a picture right now and y'all can see us as babies before we even knew each other. Couldn't even say a word. But we had some friends reach out after the first one. It was nice to see.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, so like
you guys watching
this is like kind of hard. This is like not hard, but it's like different for us because we talk like all day, like almost all day, every day.
What were you playing back in the Kentucky days with Steel?
Oh, that was Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
The remastered kind.
Yeah. You were insane with that. That was before.
Yeah.
That was before these little kids now are playing Warzone. They didn't know about the old COD days. But I wasn't even really on that either. I just played sports games. But I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Like 2K's still like a thing. Like some kids play 2K. But it used to be when college football, like in-state football was a game, the kids that would be like the main game. And then the older kids would kind of play the shooters. Now it's like all people play the shooter games.
Yeah, everything. I don't know why. Sports games just like, I don't know. I don't even know why. I have no explanation. Like, I can't tell you why. It just evolved into maybe we're just more violent people. I can't tell you. I don't know.
I don't know. It just doesn't bring out that same excitement anymore.
Yeah, I agree.
One thing I did think we'd touch on, just because it's a current topic, Halloween's coming up, and where we grew up together. So we definitely have trick-or-treated together, been in some costumes that we might wish we could take back. Here's old Dawson as your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, there you go. Dude, oh my gosh.
You remember that?
No, I don't.
All right, good thing.
What were you that year? Batman?
Well, didn't want to show you because I'm standing right beside you. That, my friend, is me as Harry Potter.
Your sister definitely made you wear that. 100%, dude.
Yeah, Jenna made you watch Harry Potter, didn't she?
Oh yeah,
And you ended up liking it, right?
8. She's gonna be mad at me. I don't know how many there are. Yeah, I watched all of them.
Dude, Harry.
Well,
that's one thing. That's one thing that I do thank my sister for. You know, I didn't really have a choice as to you're going to watch Harry Potter or not. It was like you're coming with us to this midnight showing, and I was like, cool. That sounds cool. That's probably what cool kids do. Well, anyway, but I mean, I went to like 3 midnight showings with my sister, and it turns out that Harry Potter actually, was huge. Like it's still to this day,
bro. It's coming to Netflix. I just saw a tweet today. It's coming to Netflix.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know. I might be wrong, but I swear it's coming to Netflix. I mean, it's slept on. I mean, I watched it 2 years ago, if that. I liked it. It was good. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's coming to Netflix. So that'll be sweet.
That's sweet. I'll bring this up. I was Superman one year, but don't think you're out of this one because while I was Superman, you were Batman. Look at you. I wonder if we probably planned that.
100%, dude. There's no way.
I don't think.
Magic.
You never know. It would have been more funny if like we both were the same character.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if we didn't.
We should have done. Speaking of being the same thing, you remember how, me, you, Dunham, the Deerings, like Nathaniel, we would all be like Dayview football players.
Oh yeah, dude. This is
we had actual helmets.
Dude, we went all out, and this is what I remember the most. I don't remember what birthday it was for me, but this was like when West Virginia and Virginia Tech was good. I think this is when Mike Vick was there at Virginia Tech, right?
You talking about it? Yeah.
So we went there for my birthday. We actually went to the game, and then I don't know if this was the same year or the next year, but we had a full football game of us, the kids, as West Virginia, and then the parents were Virginia Tech. Dude. Like Virginia Tech jerseys. We had West Virginia jerseys. Bro, I remember that.
That was one of the
most intense game.
Was that like a birthday party? Or was it a 4th of July thing?
I think it was my birthday. I think it was because it was in our backyard. It was in my backyard.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was my birthday.
That was one of the greatest parties ever.
It was the best.
It was serious. I'm pretty sure we had like an entrance, like a song, and we all came out, and the parents were like acting like they didn't know us, like they were all like getting all angry, and we were like,
dude,
that's definitely one of the best parties we had.
Dude,
as anybody of our friends in that neighborhood, that was awesome. And I bet any of the parents that were there, all of those, they all remember it for sure. I mean, that was sweet.
I mean, if we remember it, and we were like 7, dude. They have to. There's no way.
No. I don't know. Another funny thing that I didn't know happened that you probably didn't know happened either on a Halloween story. My mom sent me this picture, and I thought it was funny. I was a pirate. I was this pirate. Now this is the funny part. And then literally, Trey, the next year, you were a pirate. It's like I just gave you. It's like I don't even remember. Do you remember what age we stopped trick or treating?
Bro,
I literally can't remember. I don't know what's the cutoff point. I know like what's it like in middle school? It starts getting to that point where it's like
middle school. If you're I mean, you're 13, 8th grade, 13, 14.
I think around like 6th grade is when it's kind of like getting to the point where you're kind of looked like you're a little too old when you're out there.
All right, dude.
But I just think I don't think I fully took advantage and like realized how cool trick or treating actually was as a kid. Like you literally,
especially in our neighborhood, dude.
Bro, we were spoiled in our neighborhood for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, we
I mean,
got
dude, think of, like
free
now,
candy,
like, dude, we would get like, I remember there's some dude give us like Mountain Dew for candy.
bro.
Like
That's
well,
like the
I thought that was the best
I
thing
don't know
ever.
the history of how that even started, but that's like the equivalent of adults like us our age right now going around and people just handing us like Michelob Ultra
Yeah.
and like
Mm.
and we just get to
Hey,
just pack
hey,
up.
I tell you what, I'm gonna start trick or treating again. People start handing out
Imagine,
Hey,
imagine if adults.
I ain't the only one either. I know everybody's gonna start trick or treating. Just put a 30. Well, Nicole won't come in 30.
Imagine like
24 rack right on the porch.
an adult trick or treat that like, but then
Oh,
again,
hey, dude, that's a new thing.
yeah, but then,
Oh,
but who would be inclined to hand this stuff out? Would it have to be like after you pass a certain age point and you're like old
see,
enough to where you probably shouldn't be walking around? You're the one that does it
this is what we'd have
because
to
the
turn it
kids
into.
can't be home by themselves.
We'd have to turn it into like a business or something. Make Ultra trick or treat, but you got to pay for it. You got to pay for
Like a subscription service every year.
yeah. Like
That'd be so dangerous.
yeah, that's
We like to talk about stories as kids and our neighborhood. We were just talking about our neighborhood was really good at giving out candy. Dude, another thing our neighborhood was good for was ding dong ditching. And it just based off of the way the neighborhood was set up.
dude.
The houses on each side of the road, and then they all connect like in lines, and then all connect. You can run through the yards, the side yards, get through the backyards, and then come out at the other street. So we would have like so many different people would still find a way to get caught. I mean, shout out Tommy. He tripped over trees every now and then, and unfortunately got caught.
Dude, the most like ding dong ditch story that I remember, there was like this tree like at the beginning of our neighborhood. Like it's right before you turn to the Crouches like street where they used to live. There's like a tree right on the right. And we could climb it, and somebody would get picked to go across the street and ding dong ditch, and we would watch from the tree. Well, this dude, we did it like 3 times in a row, and I don't know how we didn't get caught like the second time. It was so obvious. That dude literally was just waiting at the door in his boxers while all of us were in the tree. I don't even remember who it was. I think it was Crash that was at the door. Ding dong ditch it, and just popped out with his boxers, dude. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen, dude.
Dude, I used to love when we would get ding dong ditching. Like we just get the whole we'd have nothing better to do, and we're just like, it definitely got to the point. Looking back on it now, like people obviously knew we were the ones doing it. I mean,
well, they don't deny it.
Yeah. That was fun. That was a good time. But I have a lovely girlfriend named Emily. Trey has his fiance Jenna. She's over there studying. I was thinking, I don't want to, tell too many, personal situations, but I thought this would be funny to bring up, and Emily doesn't care. When Emily sleeps, once she's like out, first of all, when she's tired and she goes to the bed, when her head hits the pillow, it's over. Like she's asleep. But she talks.
Well, dude, that sounds like me. I do the same shit.
Bro, she talks in her sleep. Like,
so do I.
I have sometimes because before work started, I have to get up pretty early and stuff. I would be up pretty late, and I would come in. She's already asleep, and then around like 1 a.m., 1:30, she would just like start talking. Like, actually, it wouldn't be like mumbling. I mean, sometimes it would be like just some noises, something funny, but she'd be like saying sentences like. I would get my phone. Sometimes I'd get my phone, just kind of like recording. I have a couple funny recordings on my phone.
Yeah, dude. That's how I am, bro. I sleep. That's the only thing I do. Like, I talk when I sleep. Like, no, my mom told me this one. We were at a baseball tournament, I don't know if my boy Tate's watching this or not, but if he does, he's in it. We're at a baseball I play with the Titans. So I'm just sitting here sleeping. And I guess I sit up and I'm like, get him, Tate. Come on, shoot him. Like, trying to get him out of second. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. Jenna's told me multiple times that I've slept talk. I talk about Call of Duty all the time, blowing up cars. Scared her one time. I don't know, dude.
Emily get up in the middle of the night to pee, and I'll say something. I'll say something. She'll literally be like talking to me, and then the next morning I'll be like, Do you remember saying blah blah blah? And she'll be like, what? And I start messing with her now. If I'm awake and she starts talking, I'll just be like, what'd you say? And she'll say it again. I'll be like, oh, I don't know. What do you think? And then she'll just like start repeating stuff. She'll be like getting mad, but she'll never remember it. But I didn't know that you were like that.
Yeah, dude. I don't do it all the time, but I guess I do it occasionally. But I'm glad I don't like sleepwalk. Like apparently, I mean, I know Maddie, my sister, like when she was younger, she literally walked out to the garage and sat in her car seat. And we got up the next morning, nobody could find her. We're like, oh my God, she just got kidnapped. She's gone. We'll walk out in the car, she's just chilling. She's just sitting there in her car seat in the car.
That's scary. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So like not that I'd run away when I'm sleepwalking, but
Dude, if I think of sleepwalking now, I just think of Step Brothers in the movie Step Brothers, and they start sleepwalking, and they're just like putting the cushions in the refrigerator and just like putting the pillows in the oven. That's hilarious. I'm glad I don't really. I used to like in my sleep I'd like kick and like flail like my arms or something, like when I was a kid. Yeah. I don't know why.
That's why I feel like it's not like you're not getting your REM sleep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like that's what I've watched Rogan a little bit.
That's probably what it is.
REM
sleep. Nowadays I like when I sleep, I kind of just like am in that one spot. Whether I maybe like turn to one side or the other, I'm kind of just asleep.
I feel like I don't move ever.
Yeah, I don't. Not anymore. I used to though, but I just heard JB downstairs. That brings me to a story about JB that just happened. So for those who don't know, I work now with Emily's dad, John, and we we're all getting used to this new opportunity, and we all figuring out our roles in this company, and the main office is like 45 minutes away from where we live. I don't even know if you know that.
Damn, I didn't know that. That's what I was about to say. Holy shit.
So actually it gives me some time. Actually, last week I was editing some of this podcast while we were driving it, and it was all right. It gives me some time to, work on something or watch some videos, but we're all just kind of, our minds are racing. He gets in the truck because, we all just kind of carpool because we're going to the same place. We're driving, talking about our day at work. This is last week. We're just talking about, we're going through, what'd you do? Garrett, how'd this go? And I'm telling him something. And then about 30 minutes goes by, literally 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And a couple signs on the interstate go by that are north of and we live in south. And we're looking, and all of a sudden, JB's like, can you like pull up maps real quick? I don't really remember seeing that sign on our way home. Bro, he drove 30 minutes in the wrong direction. And we had been going to work for like 2 weeks now, maybe even longer. And he went 30 minutes, actually 30 minutes. It made our trip home so much longer. And he couldn't believe that he actually did it. He was like, there is no way I actually went the wrong way.
Dude, for the World Series, like, I called this like 3 months ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I said the Dodgers are going to win. They're too deep. Lineup's too solid. Pitchers are decent.
Well, here, let me add this.
They got depth pitching-wise.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how long their starters go. So, yesterday, I watched it. I know you don't really pay attention to it, but I paid attention to the Rays and like how analytical they are, and they're kind of like the Astros, and like, but Snell he was six innings, 2 hits, no runs, and they pulled him in game 6. Like, it's all over Twitter, dude. People are going crazy.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter, and I wasn't really. People were being like, he literally could have got a no-hitter.
Oh, yeah. Well, dude, he hadn't given up any runs in the 6th. He got pulled, and then what do you know? Like after that,
what was his pitch count?
Like, I don't know, like 70 something, if that.
What?
But regardless, he's in the 6th inning with no runs, giving up 2 hits, and they pulled him.
Yeah.
Just for matchups. That's where I like sports, like baseball wise. That just like drives me insane. Like,
your
analytics are getting a little too much for the game.
Yeah.
And I've seen it firsthand, and like it just messes with people's head, dude. It really does. Like, you think too much about like, oh my gosh, this guy could throw this during this count, during this count. Like, no, it's not supposed to be. Like, this guy's supposed to face this guy. Like, no, just go out there and compete, man. It's just like, that's just with everything, dude. It's just, I don't know.
You're a Red Sox fan, right?
Oh yeah.
So, 1, how'd you feel about Mookie Betts getting traded? But 2, dude, he's a dog,
bro. He's unreal. If this has been a debate recently.
Yeah.
Mookie Betts or Mike Trout? Which one are you gonna pick? For me, like, Mookie Betts has been on some insane teams, so like he gets the hype there.
And Mike Trout's just been consistent on a team.
Mike Trout's the best player in the game, dude. There's no debate.
Why? Like I said, I didn't really
shitty team his whole career. Whole career.
I didn't watch much of the World Series. Like I said, I've seen the highlights on things. But why didn't Mookie Betts get MVP?
Was it?
And Seager probably. I saw somewhere Seager did bat like crazy in the World Series.
No, like, Seager did rake.
Yeah, so I guess
he kind of raked all postseason. So I don't know. Mookie's just so consistent. He's like a Mike Trout, dude. He's just so consistent, and he's so good. People just don't pay attention, and they don't appreciate it. So that's probably why.
So for those of you who watched the last one and got to the end, and we kind of just weren't prepared to give our locks of the week, it showed, because I'm pretty sure most of them lost. And so we're not even going to discuss them. And we're not going to give you our locks this week either, because it doesn't matter. And that's about all I'm going to give you on the whole sports talk, because I'm just telling you, if I told you something right now, take the opposite. That's what I would tell anybody watching.
Yeah. If I'm going to say one thing, don't sports bet. It's bad for you.
You know what?
You don't do it. If you're going to play anything, blackjack. And always hit your 16s. If you don't hit your 16s, don't play.
All right,
if y'all want to know how to play blackjack, just let us know, because I got you. I learned from the best. My dad learned from the best. So,
my goodness.
If you want to learn how to play blackjack, let me know.
You want to learn how to play blackjack, and you want to learn how to invest your money. His dad's the option for both of those. Right. Speaking of sports betting is bad for you. Honestly, what I did a couple months ago, well, it was longer than months ago. It was probably like 6 months ago. I was about to make another deposit into DraftKings, and then I was like, dude, I need to buy some stock. Like, I need to get some stocks. So I went on that Robinhood app. That's awesome, because it's so easy to go on there and trade. And I bought some stocks, and the growth on my Robinhood app is in the opposite direction positively than my sports betting. We'll just put it that way. So
yeah, dude, I haven't used the Robinhood at all.
Yeah, because
I just kind of go through dad and stuff like that. So it's
you don't really need it though. But like for people that don't have someone in their family that can really help them with it, Robinson's very, very simple. It's honestly, I might just, if anybody has been wanting to kind of trade stocks and and kind of didn't know where to go, Robinhood, it gives you kind of the opinion of experts, and it kind of shows you like if you should buy, hold, or sell when you click on a certain company's stock, and it'll show you all what you need to see, and you can obviously only put in what you want to. It doesn't force you to put in a certain amount. So I don't know. Think about it if someone's thinking about doing it. But yeah, I'm out on giving the sports betting picks. I really am. It's just stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah.
But I say that, and I'll say that, and I'll probably make a bet. But like if you made it this far, we appreciate you. I'm Garrett. That's Trey. We're gonna be back next week again. Hopefully you found something in this podcast that you enjoyed watching.
Yeah. If not, give us some comments. We're always looking for something. Like I said, this is like we talk like every day, all day. So it's always hard for us to find kind of something to talk about. So
yeah,
some comments, give us some topics.
Yeah, we can bring up. We'll continue to bring up some stories of our past and stuff. That's obviously what the main topics will be. But we'd love to get into some discussions on anything that you guys might think would be intriguing to hear our opinions on. But yeah, just hit us up on whichever social media account you follow us on, and we'd love to see that. Tune in next week. We're already planning on something good coming out of that one. We've been talking a little bit off camera about what we'll talk about on the next one. So thanks for tuning in. Trey, I'll literally talk to you tomorrow, but everybody else, hopefully y'all watch the next one. I'm out.
All right, brother.
Who are we to know? Who are letting go?